Okay, time to do it. Time to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Bring this camera closer. Bring it up close. Okay. All right, time to go. Let me get my water ready. What a day, y'all. What a day. All right, time to get right into it. Time for some action. Time for some action. Time for some action. Time for some action. All right, let's get right into it. Move this out the way. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Nothing to it but to do it. I gotta put some treadmill oil on this thing for my cheap treadmill break. We get ready, y'all. Treadmill oil together. Time to get it together. No matter what weather. Just gotta keep this treadmill lubricated. Oil in there. Yep. Sure, it's getting in there right. Okay, it's getting in there right. All right. Just got my gallon of water. Let's go. I'll do a little bit of running today. Check up the intensity. Oh, not right? Not like that. Okay. Whew. All right, put it on 5.8 right away. 3.5 miles an hour. Keep that burner going. Whew. Ain't even drinking enough water yet. This liter right here, I need to drink 4 of these today. Drink 4 of these, and I don't know. I think it's just spontaneous. I didn't even decide to do it, but I think I may fast today. I'm just gonna eat. The fast I'm gonna do is gonna be fruits. I got 3 bananas left. I got a bunch of apples, oranges. I'm just gonna eat all the fruits. I believe in sometimes just fasting how I feel, you know? Just get up and say, you know what? Today I think I have the feeling of, just fasting. I feel like I need to eat much food. Sometimes you have to judge it by that, you know? So you know what? I want my body to be clean today. I want to clean up my body. So instead of eating food, or especially fast foods, and it's great because Kay went out to Tat Chunky. That's my wife, if anybody doesn't know. She usually does all the cooking for me. She spoils me, not really spoils me, but she does her wifely duties, So she's out right now. She'll probably be home like around 6, 7. So I haven't cooked for myself for a while. So I said, I'm not gonna cook. Got some apples. 2 bananas left. So I said, you know what? Apples, bananas, oranges. I can do it. No cooked food today. Let's go for it, right? Why not? And it'll be hard for some of you because you gotta do it from how you feel. Some days you wake up and you just say, you know what? I don't feel like I need to eat a lot of food. Well, if you don't wake up like that, you need to eat less. But some days it happens. You say, you wake up and then you can go on with your day, say if you're late for work or whatever, right? Before you know it, 12 o'clock hits, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You say, man, I didn't eat yet. It's different when you're working outside, but when you're home, that can happen. When you're outside, dealing with your normal stuff on the day-to-day, those thoughts come in your head, man. Those habits, it's wicked, man. It's wicked, especially when you a slave outside. Like I'm still a slave. I'm a slave in my own home. So if I work for someone, I'm not in their office. You know, I'm in my own office. So I still have control of my environment somewhat. That was my thing, man. I was working for corporate America. I stopped doing that in 2012. And I said I will never go back and work behind someone's desk again. And from there, I didn't do that. Well, I did do it, actually, and I'm lying. I went back to do something in 2013 for like maybe 4 months before I moved. But after that job, after 2013, I never worked in someone's office again. And it's wild. It was kind of like I was preparing for the pandemic. I didn't even know that there would be pandemics. But somebody told me something like before the pandemic happened. Somebody came on a YouTube channel and said something to me. And I couldn't believe it when he said it. And it felt like he was a part of the bootleg. I don't want to go deeper into that, but he did say it to me. You know, it's pretty soon everybody will be wearing face masks next year. I was like, nah. And then it happened. But anyway, 2012, I said it. 2013, I did it. And I never worked behind someone's office again. But it's been successful, you know. I want to show you guys what I do. I just want to, I want to package it right. That's why I haven't put it out yet. The program, I want to package it right. The program I'm going to be doing. You know, I've made over what, 100, 200,000 on Upwork. So it's possible. And I want to show everyone that that's possible. Because that's what made it easier for me to do what I do now. You know, I can live anywhere in the world and make an income. It's extremely important for me. That's what I feel like that brought me in. Even though I'm still working for others, pretty soon I won't be. I'm only working for myself. But anyway, it freaked me somewhat. Just jumping into it and doing it, you know. In life, you gotta do things. You have to do things, and you have to do it with intention, you know, with a thought process behind it. And once I started doing that, you know, that's when things worked out in my favor. It worked out in my favor, and I didn't look back, you know. And life is like that. You can't think of what people think about you. I was one of those guys that were big on that. I always thought. Actually, well, no, I was always an independent thinker. I used to when I was younger. Last time I thought like that was when I was like 12 years old. I got over it early. I still had those limiting beliefs, though, even later in life, but I usually got over it quick because I've always did what I wanted to do. I never let what the crowd is doing, dictate what I'm doing. Even though I got involved in the crowd, I separated myself from the crowd a lot. And, you know, life isn't over, so let's see where it continues to take me. There's a lot more work to do. A lot more work to do. Whew. I don't feel like I'm walking fast enough. I don't know, what's this at? It's showing me the calories. I want to see where my levels are. Okay, 5.8. More than 3.5 miles an hour. I didn't feel like it was enough. Let me move this camera back. Let me stop this for a second. So you guys can see him on the treadmill. I know it looks kind of crazy. At least you can see the treadmill. Maybe I need to lower this a little bit. Oh no, keep this tight here. I loosened up the wrong part here. I want to keep this part tight. Okay. Keep this part here tight. It's gonna be a little slanted. I gotta be okay with that. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better. Hopefully I'm not too high now. Hopefully I'm not too high. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right. Whew, too fast. All right, yeah, but like I was saying though, it took some hard times, with some sad moments. But it was crazy because even at that time, this was wild, right? Even back then when I started like on Upwork, you know, Kay actually told me about the site. It was Kay. Kay said, go there. People go there, and I know people in the Philippines. Kay told me about people in the Philippines that worked on Upwork. It wasn't Upwork at the time. I forgot what the name was. It wasn't Upwork yet. It was, what was the name of it? I forgot, but some of you guys may know. Had another name. There was another company, and then it changed the month after I was there. This was like 2013, 14. But Kate told me about the company, Kate told me about the company of Upwork. But it's like the whole time I was being prepared for now. So from 2012, things happened at the job. From then on, I wanted a promotion, right? They wrote me up and said, "You're not getting this promotion. How about we write you up?" Because I wanted to go to a different department, right? I wanted to go from doing regular sales to doing sales outside, because doing sales outside, it paid the direct sales outside, those door sales, it paid 40,000 base, plus people were making over 100,000 with commission, right? So to keep me a slave, what they did was, this is what they would do at the job. They would write you up. So now you can't go to another department for 3 months, right? So it happened with me. I already had the door-to-door skills. I've done it before. And I already know I was going to be good at it. I already know I was going to get hired because I would have said all the right things in the interview. I was great at door-to-door sales. And they wrote me up. So they wrote me up. That was the last draw for me. I'm working for this company for 7 years, right? They wrote me up. I could never, every time I wanted to like transfer to another department in advance, they would write me up. That's how some companies keep you a slave. They find a reason to write me up, right? So okay, bet. I quit the company in 2012. I saved up for my 401k. I was irresponsible with that. I should have kept it, but I cashed it out. I cashed out my 401k. I should have kept it, but it's fine. I cashed it out. Then I told the officers, I said, they want to know when you leave, why you left, right? So I told them, there's no room for advancement in this company. And I was a great employee, so I wrote it, right? I wrote that. They contacted me back, offered me the job back. Then they even offered me, when like when your resume is out there, right? My resume was out there. They offered me, I left the company, they offered me a direct sales job because they slipped up my resume on one of the job boards, whatever it was at. And they were offering me direct sales. And I said, you gotta be kidding me. I leave the company, now they offer me a direct sales job? I didn't want it. I was done. I said, I shouldn't have to leave you guys for you guys to do this, right? Meanwhile, not realizing, I realized that these companies, A lot of times they try to keep you down. So I said I can't do it no more. Started looking at working online. They want to work for somebody's company directly in their face again. There's a lot of politics when you work in these companies, especially sales companies, because it happened to me again in a different way, right? But anyway, I worked for them, then I ended up working on work. It ended up being the best thing of my life. The only thing I did wrong, actually, I'm not going to talk about what I did wrong. I did everything right with it. I just got to get my agency going so that people can join it. I am going to be looking for hungry salespeople. I'm even going to get some customer service started. Data entry jobs. Looking for people that are hungry. And, I'm going to make sure it's within reason. So where I won't do what other people did with me. So where they hold you back to keep control of you. Because that's what was done to me for years with that company. I was done. But that's the avenue I was going in. And Kay just happened to, my wife, just happened to be in that same avenue, even though she was a teacher at the time. She had those skills. So she actually led me in the right direction. Told me about Upwork. I forgot the name of it before that, but there was another company before that. And it's crazy because now we're in the pandemic, and that's the way to go. Like the company I'm working with now, they were affected by the pandemic, and they moved all of their offices from their office to online. So I worked with them, and now they're online, and they were affected as well. But that's what happened with them. But it's weird. And then also at the time when I started, around that time, a third of the people in America were working online because everybody's doing it too. That's been a new wave for years, and people are actually leaving corporate America and they're going on their own. They're doing freelance jobs. Times are changing. That's what everything is changing to. People are working for themselves on their own time, being wherever they want to be in the world. That's what the world came down to now. Which is a blessing in a way. Because right now, what they're doing with if you're not vaccinated, you can't work. If the person has the skills to work online, certain things, they can do that now. Things changed. But yet today, I'm going for the half hour. Get a good half hour in before I get off to slavery. Get my half hour, get outside, see some sun. I didn't get outside yet. So, go see some sun and get my day started, man. Whew. That's what's going on next. Get my day started. Playing some videos. Like I'm dead tired too. Whew. It's weird, like lately I've been sleeping so long, like I slept from 8 to 3. 7 hours normal sleep, but it's weird, like I still feel tired. But it's a good thing, I like that feeling, though. So I slept for 7 hours, I still feel tired, I got my sleep in. It's like I got my sleep in. The other day I slept 9 hours. My sleep went down. It went down to 4, now I'm sleeping 7, 8, 9 hours through again. I wasn't sleeping. I made a video about it last week. I wasn't on this thing. My body didn't feel normal. I'm not used to not having a workout every day now, which is a good thing. So get on this as soon as possible, or go walk outside as soon as possible. Change your habits. That's what it's about. Change your habits. Whew. Especially when you get in places like the Philippines, and you're getting older. I realize that. I'm only 40. When you hit 40, that's when if you're eating unhealthy, you start getting those mini strokes like I got. That's when the health problems really start hitting you. And I've been healthy my whole life as far as exercise. I've always exercised. So once that happened, I said, oh no, it's time to change. It's time to change. And if you're older, I say it's never too late, man. Don't think, oh, I'm 300 pounds. I'm 50 or 60 and I drink beer every day. I can't change. Man, don't let that spirit choke you down, man. Whew. You can do it. Or if you extra big or you can't lose that extra weight, just jump to it, man. Just jump to it. Jump to it. Keep trying. Don't give up. That's the most important thing in life. Never give up. No matter where you are in life. You gotta keep trying, man. As long as you're alive, there's a chance. That's the thing. You see it happen all the time. You see people 60 years old was broke their whole life, start a company that takes off, makes $1 house. Happens. You guys see it, you can go watch Shark Tank, and you see it happening. Could be an old guy, 50-something years old, had plans his whole life, they all failed, and then boom, something takes off. Only reason that happened because he never gave up. That's the only reason it happens. And you see it all the time. If you watch Shark Tank, I like watching shows like that for inspiration, You see a person, and I love it even more when you see a person that's older, that have failures their whole life. It just shows it so much. And then they're 50, 60 years old, 65, failures their whole life, and then boom, $1 million idea takes off. It's never too late. Same thing with the health thing, man. Same exact thing. Don't feel like, oh, I can't stop smoking, I can't stop drinking. Keep trying. Keep trying. It's not easy. I thought I would never ever stop. Seriously, guys, I thought I would never stop. That's how I felt. That's how it feels. With these habits, the only way they're going to stop is when you replace them with habits like this. Now I don't feel right if I don't exercise. It's wild. This is my habit now. I can't go more than 2 days without this. I feel off. I love that my body's like that now. You're gonna love it too, man. I'm telling you. You're gonna love that. It's gonna be like an addiction, like cigarettes. But man, I can't sleep. Like I'm drunk or something. I can't sleep, man. Or you're gonna eat something bad. I'm telling you guys, it'll feel wild. You're gonna eat it. Maybe one day you're eating so healthy, you're gonna eat a burger and be like, it's off. It's not gonna feel right within your stomach. It's gonna make you sick. Trust me, man. It's real. So I'm sharing a journey on TreadFit, my fitness journey. You gotta share progress. You don't share your progress, then you're dead in the water. You stop all your dreams. You gotta live out your dreams. You You gotta live out your dreams. See, because I'm doing this right now, right? I'm doing the our fitness journey, Trev Fit, with nobody watching. No one watched. No one's gonna watch at first. That's how it is on YouTube. The same thing with YouTube, you know? No one's gonna watch at first. You know? I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be one day, it's gonna be thousands of people here with me on the treadmills. You know? That's what I'm pushing for. I'm telling you, one day it's gonna be 500 people with me on the treadmill. I'm gonna start getting my cousin here and having him with me on this treadmill. And it's gonna be like an exercise room. I'm gonna start up exercise rooms right in here. If I can have 3 or 4 people in here, I'm gonna have 3 or 4 people in here for an hour, getting it in. It's gonna be like a live gym on YouTube. It's real, man. That's the main goal. Actually, I wouldn't even mind. Actually, when I get my home in the province, I'm gonna get another treadmill, and then I'm gonna have Kay with me. Kay will be right here, right next to me. Camera on both of us, getting it in. You know, we have other people right there in the lab with us, joining us, getting it in. You know, that's the goal, man. Goal. You gotta keep pushing until it happens. That's the thing. You have to keep pushing until it happens. That's why it's named Our Fitness Journey, mixed in with Trev Fit. It's for you guys to lose the weight with us or to reach that goal with us, whatever you want to hit, whether it's losing weight, getting more fit. It's all connected. That's how to do it. Constant action. Whew. I'll move the camera back. You know, realize still can't see the treadmill. Let me stop this real quick. You still can't see the treadmill. I know it seemed like a fall, guys. So I said, oh, there goes some action. He fell off the treadmill. Let me start it back up. Yeah, so tomorrow, I'm doing a 1,000-calorie challenge here. 1,000-calorie challenge. Tomorrow, I'll start it maybe like around 2. So I may go do some shopping early in the morning before I sleep. Actually, no, I can't. I'll figure it out. I may have to have Kay do the shopping. And then when I wake up, I get right to the challenge. So 1,000-calorie challenge tomorrow. Be sure to be there. Doing the 1,000-calorie challenge tomorrow. So everybody knows when I explained it last time, my treadmill, when I hit 1,000 calories, it goes back to 0. It's not 1,000 calories, it's really 500. 1,000 calories up here is actually 500 because of my weight. So, because you know the calibration is off of the treadmill. So, I'll show it like when it goes to 1,000. I'll show the treadmill like right now it's showing 261, which really only was like 125. So I'll show that. So when you guys see it's 1,000, that's 500. And then I gotta do up to 1,000 again. Then that'll be 1,000 calories. I'm gonna have to push it because I don't want it to go more than 3 hours. I want it to be 3 hours. I want it. That's gonna be a lot of talking, man. So it's gonna be a lot of times where it's that time I'm not talking. And I'm just gonna walk it. And it's not gonna be easy, you know. I'll be on this treadmill for 3 hours straight. It takes 3 hours straight walking like this to go in that 1,000. I'm doing it though. I'm doing it. Then I'm gonna bang that out, and I'm gonna do probably a 1,500 calorie. That may take 3-4 hours. Do that too. I'm gonna start banging out these challenges. Whew. Start banging these challenges out. And I'm gonna start adding in the calisthenics too with it. And Kay still owe you guys a video, man. Gotta push her. I gotta push her to give you guys a video. She owes you guys a half hour. Kay owes you guys a half hour to treadmill. Gotta push her to it. Whew. I know she's going out right now. She may be tired when she get home. But still, I need that time from her. She gotta give you guys an hour. 30 minutes to an hour. Hold on 1 second. Let me move this here. This gotta go. Get that off of the screen. There we go. Okay, now go back to it. Let's see what time is it. Whew. All right, all right. Whew. Had some running. It's the first time. Had some running to the mix. Whew. The thing is, it's harder to run and talk. But I can do it though. So if I start running, it's gonna be less talking. We go to the bathroom. Check a leak. Whew. All right. Back like I never left. Finish down to back to a 3.5 miles an hour walk. Whew. All that sweat starting to come good. I feel it in my body. You gotta love the sweat, you know, no fans. No fans, no AC. I can't believe I used to do that before. I used to work out in the gym with the fan and AC on. I don't feel like it kills your progress now. You got that fan and AC on. I get more motivated when I'm sweating, you know? It's more motivating. I can't see the time, so it's fine. 30 minutes, 150 calories. Minutes, 150 calories. Be sure to be there tomorrow. 1,000 calorie challenge. I'm doing it with no food. That's the thing. Also, I gotta add that I'm coming fresh off the fats when I do this challenge. I'm gonna be coming fresh off the fats. So maybe right when I wake up, before I ate, I'm gonna burn that 1,000 calories. That's the key. That's what's gonna lose the fat. And I want to show it to you guys. So tomorrow I'm gonna pretty much be vlogging my whole day. So everything I'm doing, I'm cooking, I'll be showing it because I'm gonna add it to the channel. So you guys can see that, okay, this is how he's losing weight. I'm gonna do that 1,000 calorie challenge. No food, without eating, just water. Just water. Because what's gonna happen, what happens to your body when you do these challenges or when you exercising and you're not putting food in your body. You know, people see what happens is when you don't discipline yourself, you're gonna get hungry because your stomach is not disciplined yet. You're like, oh man, I'm hungry. I need to eat something. But when you discipline yourself and you're doing stuff like this before you put any food in your body, that fat's gonna be shedding off like crazy. You know? That's when the fat stops acting up. It disappears. Because you gotta do these high intensity exercises, even though it's not that, I'm just walking. You gotta do stuff like this. And train yourself not to just, we used to just doing this as humans. When you do this, and then eat after, not only am I I'm burning the fat, I'm gonna eat less after this. After I do this, I'm gonna feel crazy if I go eat a pizza and a burger. And I'm gonna need some nutrients. Because right now my body is not burning the food I just ate. It's burning the past food. You know, it's burning the fat. Because it's gonna burn the sugar off fast because I haven't eaten for what? Already about 10, 15, 10, 30, 12 hours. I don't remember the exact time. But it was like that. I think I slept for 7 hours and I didn't eat before then. So, actually, no, I did. So, I still can't eat. Even after I jump off the treadmill, right? In a half hour, I'm still not going to eat for another 2-3 hours. Because I ate before I went to sleep. So, yeah. I must have eaten what was it? At 7. So, I won't be eating until later. Maybe 3-4 hours from now, you know? Yeah. I gotta do the same thing like I did yesterday. It was just the day before. I told you guys half an hour. I gotta do the hour though. Half an hour is not enough. It's not enough for me, but if you're just starting, start out 15 minutes, half an hour. I gotta do at least an hour. Really, all in all, I'm used to doing 2-3 hours already. But 2-3 hour video like this is just too much. Unless you guys are active with me, you know. But to watch it, you just watch the person walking. Of course, it's gonna get boring. I mean, I am talking, it's gonna get boring. The whole point is for you to jump on and say, you know what? Not right now. I know for some of you guys in the States, it's maybe 4, 5 in the morning here in California, maybe 2 in the morning. Some of you guys work out sometimes. I am going to start getting in later times. We'll see though how it takes off. Or getting other people around those times. So yeah, we shall see. We're working on getting those people together now. Just gotta do some talking to them first and get this started. Whew. Use the treadmill until it breaks. So that's my slogan. Use it till it breaks. Yeah, that's my slogan. Use it until it breaks. Whew. All right. Let me see. Almost 200 calories. Doing it. Takes about walking this fast for almost a little less than 40 minutes, maybe like 39 minutes to burn 200 calories. Well, that's how long it takes, guys. Whew. So this fast is gonna be crazy today. I'm thinking all the hours I gotta work. Work like 12 hours. Eating only apples, bananas, oranges. I'm gonna eat some more too. I gotta eat a ton of it though. I'm not gonna overeat. I mean, eat like, got 3 bananas there. Eat a bunch more bananas. So today I probably eat like 5 bananas, 3 apples, 2 oranges, something like that. Also I'll be drinking some tea. The whole thing is I'm gonna fill up with this mostly. That's what's gonna keep me going. 4 or 5 liters of water. That's it, 200 calories. That's good. This is how long it takes, man. It's no joke. But think about that when you eating that bad food. It's probably gonna take me, if you're bigger than me, it takes less, but you gotta think in your head, hey, it can take me 40 minutes to burn that 200 calories. Walking fast. I seen Jay walking pretty fast. That's how long it takes. 40 minutes of walking like this just to burn 200 calories. And I'm walking almost 4 miles an hour. Fast, brisk walk. Whew. But can it be done? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You get it in like this, that's just going to lose the weight, guys. You got to put in the work. Don't let the gurus fool you. Oh, you can take this pill. You can. But a lot of times, the complications behind some of that stuff they have you taking, you don't want to do that. You know? Like, doing stuff like this, you can still eat like a regular person. You know, you don't have to starve yourself. Like, what I'm doing the fast I'm going to do today, that's me. If you want to lose fat fast, do that. But if you don't have to, you can still lose it. When I lost it, I lost 30 pounds. I was eating regularly, you know, sometimes eating 4 times a day. Sometimes I was eating 4 times a day and I still lost the 30 pounds. So it just matters. But I was eating clean though. That's the thing. Don't be fooled. I was eating like 4 times a day. But I was eating clean meals. Not really any salt. No oil. Barely had any rice. So I have to let that be known. I wasn't just eating carbs like crazy. I was eating a balanced diet. But I was eating 4 times a day. That's the wild thing. When you eat a balanced diet, you can eat regularly and not be too much. You know? Don't think you have to starve to lose weight. You just have to eat right. Leave the salt out. Leave out the oils. Not too much rice, especially if you're in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's rice central, so you gotta cut that in half at least. But then most will eat clean, no McDonald's for a while, no pizza for a while. None of that stuff. You'll lose it. That's what I told myself. I made a promise to Kay. I had Kay all over me. Kay was all over me. And I said, babe, I know the situation I was in was tragic. I'm not gonna eat anything fast food, even think about it, until I get to a point where I'm all the way back. And I told her, babe, when it hits June, I'm gonna have something. I had a slice of pizza in June. But by June, I already lost. But 30 pounds was going to the month, so I kept my promise. I stuck to my promise. So I deserved it at that point. But I didn't, all the way from this happened around February, I didn't eat nothing until 4 months later. I was disciplined. And it is going to take discipline to lose it and to keep it off. It's going to take changing habits. Change the eating too much, if you eat too much, into the treadmill. Like this, you have to change the smoking or drinking to the treadmill. Because I wouldn't have got my weight off if I kept drinking. Whew. That's just facts. How you doing, Soy? Got about 18 more minutes here. 18 more minutes for a full hour. So by the time that hour hits, I'm thinking if maybe I should jog again. Because when my treadmill says 600, maybe 300 calories, if I jog for like 3-4 minutes, or 8 minutes out of it, let me see if I'm gonna jog a little bit. There'll be no talk on my job. Whew. I mean, I can talk. It's just harder. Whew. Oh, man. I gotta get my treadmill off the wall. I'm too much on the wall. Like I'm in the army. Basic training. Boot camp. Whew. I know that you guys in the army. Better go back to your boot camp days. And lose that fat. Some of you guys have discipline. Just gotta get back to it. Whew. Whew. See, I have to win. And just when I run for a long time, my back starts hurting. I am going to pick up running now, eventually. But walking is good. See, I got the wind, it's my back. So, that's what I'm job. Been walking up to 4 miles an hour. I want to burn more calories. Trying to get to 300 an hour. What's if I do? I'm trying to think. If I do 600 an hour, that's in 2 hours. That's 600 calories in 3 hours. It's 900. Okay. Stop letting myself in my head. Whew. See that run that adds to like the exhaustion I'm feeling. That run that hit me now. I needed that. After removal though, I gotta walk because I'm making it look hard, but it's not hard to lose the calories. It's just that just making my workout more intense, that's all. It's gonna happen to you too. You know, the more you're on here, you say, man, it's not enough. Plus, I always think I want to kill myself because when it hits like 5 in the morning, I want to be like, oh man, I'm done. I can't work anymore. And not from here, that's from working the contract. Like, oh, I can't do it no more. I'm done. That's the feeling I want at 5. So I'm like, oh, where's the bed? I gotta go to sleep. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep it fast. This is like training for the 1,000 calories. Let me see, I think I'm gonna burn like 300. Maybe I'll burn more than that. I'm at 250 right now. It's 47 minutes. So when I do the 1,000 calorie challenge, I want to burn it at a rate of 300 or more calories an hour. Right now I'm at about 260 in 48 minutes. So I'm definitely going to hit that 300 calories an hour. I do want to hit more than that though. I'll do like 320, 340. So that's why I'm pushing it. I can't run though. I want to do a walking, no running. So that's a challenge too, so I gotta walk extremely fast. I gotta walk at a clip of 4 miles an hour. That's the goal. But I just want to show how I started doing this for only 15 minutes, walking this slow. I'll show you guys. I said in videos before, but only 15 minutes walking like this. Then I started walking like this for half an hour. Because I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself. I just had kidney strokes. Then I started walking like this for an hour. And I sped it up. And then I kept increasing until I am where I am now. Now I'm to the point now I want to do 1,000 calorie challenges in 3 hours. You know? And the main goal is under 10% body fat. But people that have seen the journey, that's why I share it on my Facebook, Black Filipino Facebook, and also YouTube, because you guys have seen me go from fat to in shape. Like some people said, hey, why didn't you show the challenge, show the journey before you was doing it? Like, no, but said it, and you guys seen the journey. People that watch my channel knows, wow, this guy, all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's just skinny. You would think almost I got sick. It's not the case though. It was here. You gotta put in that work. And you guys know, because you've seen it happen to Kate too. Like, oh wow, Kate lost weight too. You know? From this, put in the work. As soon as it hits an hour, I gotta stop though, because I gotta go outside, get some sunlight. Whew. It's very important, that sunlight. I'm gonna go soak up the sun until the nighttime hits. So I'll go out there and just walk around for a while. Actually, I'm gonna bring my phone with me. Yeah, I'm bring my phone. I'm gonna bring my phone. That's what I do. Whew. That's exactly what I do. Alright, so okay, keep the speed up. Alright, so now I'm at 200, and what is this? 20 calories only. I've got about 9 more minutes. I think I'm gonna hit the goal. So that means I gotta walk at 6 kilometers per hour. It's pretty fast. 6 kilometers is almost 4 miles an hour. I gotta tabulate that after. So fast I gotta walk for the whole 3 hours. 0,000 calories in time. So I don't wanna go too much over 3 hours. So I'm gonna be exhausted, guys. When I'm done with that challenge tomorrow, I'm gonna be exhausted. But it's fine though. All the hard work. I just need to do a challenge, you know, to show the challenge myself. And that's what people do, you know. Do a challenge. You show the work. And also show how it started. It's not hard. It may look hard now, but this is what I worked it up to. This time I'm just walking. I know when I was in upstate New York, right? This lady in the church, she's almost 8 years old. And she walked like this every morning, just as fast as I'm walking. She actually kind of owns the church. Sister Bondell, old lady, I don't know if I think she's in her 70s, close to 80. She walks like this every day for hours. For hours. Everybody told me up there, hey, you want to lose weight, walk. They said calisthenics too, but walk. This lady, she's about 80 now probably. I'm sure she probably still walks like that. I don't know. I don't know her health right now. I haven't seen her in years. The last time I seen her, she walked like this every day fast. I seen her walk around the neighborhood fast. Whenever I seen her. You know? In tip-top shape. 80 years old. There's a couple people up there like that. You know? Because her husband was like that as well. Tip-top shape. He walked like he was 20 years old. I'm telling you. I see him walking. He got not a bop. He a diddy bop, but he had a bop in his walk because he walked with such energy. And she did too. You know? He was like, man, I want to be like that. Seriously. That's some great examples to look up to, like older people that were healthy like that, walking like that, slim. They had, you know, bodies like they were in their 40s. Seriously. No exaggerations, guys. It's true. You see it all the time. You see online shit on YouTube. Guys 65, 70 years old, cut up and big and diesel and in shape. And they do stuff like this. They stay active. They stay in the gym, you know? Whew. It's possible. It's more to life than drinking beer and just banging women. It's true. Whew. It's more to life than that. It's time to change our lives around. Because, you know, I make Philippines content. And you know how Filipinos look at expats? Because of the bars? Look at that path like dirty old creeps. And it's just not a fact, but it's a seen fact. Because that's what you see most of the guys doing that come to the Philippines. You know? Oh no, my wife did me wrong, so I'm gonna just go to the Philippines and bang women for the rest of my life until I die. It's crazy. When you can get here and mess around and extend your life and live another 20, 30 years. Oh no, I'm just gonna bang women and die because my wife cheated on me. Man, I'm just gonna go to the Philippines. Bang women and die. It's nuts. It's crazy. That's living backwards. It really is, guys. I'm not trying to judge anybody either that does that. So if you're a person that watches me and does that and that's your mission, do what you do. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm not trying to judge you for it. It's facts. That's how a lot of Filipinos look at it. Whew. The ones, though, that have their heads on a swivel right, they know it's not about that. They know. You know, everybody to each his own, you know, but still, there are a lot of Filipinos that don't look deep into things. That's why I can make certain videos, right? And I'll get 15 people to unsubscribe on a certain video. Because I'll make a video flipping the scenario saying something like, oh, you can't bring your Filipino to US. And it'll be somebody to be a Filipino that thinks I'm saying that when I'm saying the opposite. Talking about the guys that say that. So if you have a doubt in your head and you don't have self-belief, of course you can. That's what I'm saying. But if you Filipinos are to sit outside and say you can't bring your Filipino to the US, then unsubscribe. Then, because they're not going to take the time to watch the video. So when I get those unsubscribes, it's fine. I know why it's happening. Because the content is not for them anyway. So if they unsubscribe me, it's not for you. But same. That's the same way when Filipinos, the same way they unsubscribe from me, when they see the expats out here just banging women, they judge every expat. They don't know no better. You get it? See what I'm saying? Then there's a lot of Filipinos like that. I'm not trying to say Filipinos know it's just facts. There's a lot of Filipinos like that. They look at it just like that. The same people that unsubscribe from me, they don't take the time to look deep into things. There's a lot. Most people are sheeple, even in the US. You know? It's not just Filipinos. Most of the world is like that. So, it's true, because you make a certain video and people won't watch it. It's the same reason why they'll see these guys out here by the bar, and that's how they judge. They judge all guys like all expats like that. It's just facts. That's never gonna change. Filipinos will forever, the ones that don't think, not all, they will forever look at you like a dirty old man or dirty American man or dirty foreigners or foreigners only that come here to bang women. They always look at you like that because they don't look deep into certain things. Like they won't look at a guy like me and say, okay, well, there's a lot of guys like me. Oh, he's different. They're not all like that. That's just what they see. So they're just gonna judge everybody like that. And then that's why that girl said she wouldn't date a foreigner anymore because she had the one bad experience with that one guy that came and tried to buy her. You know? This is how some people are gonna see things. And then everybody came in to that video and just like, because she said she wouldn't date a foreigner. It's like they took her like they were. I'm like, why would you be offended? She had an experience that was horrible. But then she said, oh, I would date a foreigner. Because you know what happened? She probably didn't come across another foreigner that probably believed since then or just rejected him. She even was rejecting me, but she seen how like I was persistent and calm and patient. And then she started to have a swing of heart, I can tell. Because we were over there by her booth. And like she started easing down. Because first she was uncomfortable around me, I can tell. Like, she's like, oh, foreigner. Oh, she was judging foreigners from more experience. And then after a while, she seen how cool I was and calm and chilling and happy, smiling. She's like, oh, they're cool. So now she had another look at foreigners by watching me. You see what I'm saying, guys? So now, from her experience with me, she may actually say, you know, I would date a foreigner. Because she said, no, I would have dated him. He just came me the wrong way. And after that, she looked at foreigners like, oh, foreigners are trying to buy you. You know? There's such thing as Filipino pride. And that was the thing that was part of that video. A lot of guys didn't understand. Filipino pride. So a lot of Filipinos don't care if they're dead broke. They will not be bought. There's so many Filipinos like that. It's Filipino pride. And when guys were coming in there kind of bashing her, it was like, bro, that's Filipino pride. That's natural. Most Filipinos are like that. That's why they can be dead broke and will smile and actually want to see you. That's a good thing. That's the Filipino way. A lot of Filipinos will look at you for your money. They're not going to beg you for money. You know? It's not like that. They're going to see you and really be happy to see you. That's why everybody that's came to the Philippines, it's been a pleasant experience because of Filipino pride. Because of that same reason why the girl said she don't want to date foreigners. Think about it. So that's why I was to the defense right away, like, hold up, wait a minute. Guys were just jumping all over her because what she said. It's like, no, she had a reason to say it. Maybe she doesn't think on a level of K. A lot of Filipinos are not going to think like that, like a K or maybe even K sisters. They're going to think simple and plain. Most people do in the world, not just Filipinos. So that's why I mean like that. And then people say, oh, J and K will jump all over you if you leave a bad comment. No, people didn't understand. Like, bro, the girl has a right to her opinion, you know? And then guys go, oh, strong independent woman and all this stuff, and they're trying to relate to food. No, it's way different in America, bro. It's way different. Because the woman is still feminine. It's a different energy. The energy is way different. That's what I have to say. But guys, it's been, I say already, 325 calories in 60 minutes. Actually, a little more than 60. But that's what it's going to be. So, it's actually 2 minutes over the 60. So that means I can burn the 300 calories in an hour. So I should be able to finish the challenge in 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's my limit for tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for the 1,000 calorie challenge. And guys, let's keep it simple and plain and healthy. And let's be more understanding and try not to judge. Thanks for watching. Peace out.